Of Cincinnati. Today's video is going to be all about roof repair, and it kind of hits home for me because the other day I wake up and I look out on my back deck and I see a bunch of loose roof shingles sitting out on my deck. So this may happen to you where you see a little piece of asphalt roof shingle, not sure if it's yours or your neighbor's, or maybe it came off of your roof. But at any rate, if you find this, there's some things you need to do right away to make sure that you don't get a roof leak. So specifically in the video, first we're going to talk about how prevention of roof repairs can be done with proper maintenance. Second, how to be proactive in determining the need for a roof repair. And third, how preparation for a roof repair can save you a ton of time and money. Okay, here's a picture of one of the shingles that fell off the roof. Now, there's some things we're going to point out to you when we get up on the roof. Now quickly we can see that the nail holes did not hold this shingle onto the roof because the shingle was installed completely out of alignment and none of the tar seals are holding very well. So we're going to get up on the roof with my craftsmanship and he's going to point this out to you so you can understand that even a 4-year-old roof, if it's not installed properly and not maintained, can have problems right away. Shall we get up on the roof, Chip?
You can see that the nails were kind of holding it. It's the wind that got a hold of that.
Yeah.
Whereas you have 5.5 inches on this one. Here, this one was down 6.5 to 7 inches. They missed the seam by 1.5 inches. That's the straight line there that they should have followed. You can see where this one's overlapping. That would have been a straight line. You can see it here. You can see this whole portion isn't sealed properly.
Now here you can see Chip pointing out the misalignment of shingles. Again, improper installation. Now what that leads to is the tar strips on the backside of those shingles don't line up, and therefore once again the shingles will not stick to the roof. Here you can see 2 shingles that were butted up too closely to one another, and again they lift up, the wind can capture it, and they can depart the roof in a storm. Okay, here you can see an entire row of shingles that is not sealed down, and as you can see, all it takes is a couple good gusts of wind, which Chip is simulating here, to pick up large sections of your roof and tear them right off. Now Chip's walking the entire length of the roof, all of the ridges, valleys, and surface, to check for any unsealed nail heads. Well, this is critical because these nail heads wiggle loose a little bit and allow a perfect pathway for water to get behind the shingle, through the sheathing, and then create a great pathway to get into your home. These all need to be sealed up, and once again, lazy roofers didn't do it when they put the roof on for the first time. We've gone over the entire roof. This is why you can't just go out and shop for a roofing contractor as a commodity and just go and shop for the cheapest price, because there's so many installation errors that can cause this roof not to last very long. So, we sometimes joke in our business, we kind of like to see these construction defects and these problems because it's where repair companies like ours get a ton of work. This is why it's really, really important to find a contractor who's experienced, who have craftsmen and technicians who do the job right the first time, because you can see on this roof, we're going all over it repairing areas where shingles had just been installed properly, and if we don't do this, the roof's going to leak like crazy and cause all sorts of damage inside the home. Here's what we're going to do to fix this roof. It'd be kind of absurd to tear this whole section of roof off. It's only 4 years old. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace the shingles in the area where there's shingles missing, and then we're going to apply appropriate sealant in all the areas where the shingles are a little bit out of line and they're not sealing down properly. This is going to keep any storm or wind gusts from grabbing a section of those shingles and ripping off an entire section of the roof. And finally, we're going to walk the entire perimeter and edge of the roof, all of the ridges and valleys, to make sure any flashing or any nail holes that are not sealed get sealed up. And then when this is all done, we're going to make sure and inspect and maintain this roof yearly to hopefully salvage it and get our expected 25-30 years of life out of it.